Welcome, Scorpio and Scorpio cross watchers, to your love reading. Thank you for stopping by my channel today. I'm happy you're here. Hope you're having a great week. Of course, as always, please take this as it resonates and always use your intuition when making decisions about your life, because this is a general reading. Cross watchers, you're welcome to flip the roles if that resonates better with you. And just a quick note, I've opened up private readings, so if you'd like to book a private reading with me, my email's below in the description box. So, Scorpio, I do want to say, I feel like you have a bit of a secret admirer here. And what's really interesting is I feel like you're in an energy where it's almost like you may be talking to like an animal, a dog, maybe even like a painting, almost like lamenting about why you're still single, why you're still not, or like if you're not single, why you're still not getting what you want out of a relationship. And I actually feel like that's because I feel like there's somebody here that, the Queen of Cups reversed can be a dangerous character. It's someone that's moody, manipulative, someone that uses emotional blackmail. And I feel like it seems to be that there's somebody here that I feel like they know that they want you. It just feels like it's almost like they seem to be formulating some sort of plan here. So, what is Scorpio's person? We have Temperance. Oh yeah, I feel like this person wants to come in, and it's almost like they seem to want to act like they've got it going on, and they are, they have a lot to offer you. It's like they want to come in and act like they're your dream come true almost. But in their heart space is this energy, right? It's like, I feel to a certain extent, this person clearly is unhappy, right? It's like they've had broken heart after broken heart after broken heart, and I feel like they seem to find people that are strong. And I feel like it's almost like they kind of want to see if they can get close to you here. If they can, it's like they're trying to test the waters with you. I'm hearing like it's not quite a trial run. It doesn't feel quite that dubious. It feels more that it's like this person is trying out something new here on you. Actions. Yeah, but come on. Okay. We have the devil. Listen, okay. I really do my best to be diplomatic and try to, represent everyone's point of view and perspectives and that sort of thing. This person's trouble. Okay, I'm sorry to say, crosswatcher, you can be mad if you want, but okay. Before I hop on my high horse and somebody knocks me off, let's break this down a little bit. We have emotionally manipulative, but thinking really balanced. Then the nightmare card in their heart, and like toxicity as their actions or intentions towards you. So I do feel for a certain, this person may try to draw you in using physicality, if you catch my drift. I feel like this person may be somebody that is very desirable physically, and it is possible that this person, it's like they want to draw you in with that, and then they let the cats out of the bag, and I feel like it'll be almost like I don't want to say this. The fury, the anger, the toxicity, it's like the pus will start oozing out of them. at these kind of like random, inopportune times. It's almost like when their toxicity spills out, it's like, did you plan this? Did you plan it to be the worst possible time? Because I feel to a certain extent, this person, it's like they see people having a good time and they just gotta ruin it. You know what I mean? We're gonna pull a card on that temperance because it's a little confusing. Just looking at the cards here, 1 second. Sorry. Sorry, Scorpio. Okay, I'm just gonna sit quietly and let this. What's the intent? Five of Wands, Knight of Swords, with Justice at the bottom of the deck. So the Five of Wands talks about like conflict, arguments, that sort of thing. And then the Knight of Swords upright talks about, oh, they're lying to themselves. Cool. The Knight of Swords talks about somebody that is like truthful. I feel like you can't be truthful to a fault, but it's like they kind of hide behind the mask of, well, it's the truth they needed to know, but you know, sometimes their delivery could be a heck of a lot nicer. And I actually feel like this person, it's like they seem to want to keep lying to themselves about their true intention here. It's like, okay, emotional blackmail, nightmares, obsession, toxicity. That's actually what's going on here. This person wants to come in and act like they're all balanced. They're so gorgeous. You know, look at all these pearls. I'm just so high society. Da, 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 da. And like, actually, what I think this person does is, it's like they use, it's like they might have a couple of catchphrases or certain tactics that they use. It's like they may use their emotional intelligence to manipulate people in arguments. You know what I mean? It's like they do that kind of double talk, or they'll say something with a certain intent, and then if it doesn't get the reaction that they want, it's like, well, all of a sudden they meant it a different way. And it's almost like I'm not saying that this person is a gaslighter because I'm not qualified to make that call, right? But if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it could be a duck. So I feel like this person may see you as somebody that has a lot of, physical charisma. And I feel like this person wants to be better at you, or better at that than you. It's like they see that as your best quality, and I feel like this person wants to come in, emulate it, and then somehow overpower you in that. You know what I mean? Not overpower you physically, but it's like if you have a really strong physical chemistry vibe, they want to have a bigger one. They want to somehow put you out of that, put you out of being the leader in it. And it's almost like they won't even stay in that spot themselves. They just don't want anybody else to be on top of their game. This person feels like they're in a lot of trouble. Can we get 24 of these fire cups? 2, cool. Alright. And 1 for the water cup. Okay. So the reason this person is able to lie to themselves is they seem to feel that they seem to just be ignoring all of the data that would support that they're treating people really bad. Like, and I know I'm saying that, a bit ridiculous for comedic effect, but it's not good. I feel like this is somebody that, like, they're just not paying attention. They're just not willing to acknowledge the wake of destruction that they've left in their past. It's like They seem to not hold back the most toxic parts of themselves. It's like they don't care what they say. They don't care what this is. You know what I mean? It's like they'll say, do, act, anything to lash out at people. And then I feel like they want to come back around and be like, oh, let's start anew. Let's da da da. You know what it feels like? I don't want to. Okay. I want to be really clear. I am not passing judgment on this person. I'm not saying that this is actually the case for everybody. I do feel, Scorpio, that this is an abusive. This person has a really. This person has abusive behavior, whether it is psychological, emotional, whatever, social, whatever it is. That's where this person's at, and I feel to a certain extent, because they want to sit here and be in denial, they may be able to find a way to logic their way out of any poor behavior that they send your way. So in their heart, we have the Nine of Swords. I feel like they listen. Okay, at the end of the day, this person is hurting to an extent that I'm not so sure that you'll ever really know how deep that rabbit hole goes. I feel like they seem to. It's like they seem to relive the worst moments of their life at night. If ever you've seen that movie Inception, spoiler alert, I'm going to say something. When, I'll give you a second to, if you haven't seen it, because it's a really good movie. I'll count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So when Leonardo DiCaprio goes to sleep, often he'll have dreams about his wife who killed her, or, you know, that. I don't want to say that. Um, who ended her life because she was, having a hard time with reality. And he, if memory serves me, at night he dreams about it. He sleeps about it. He still sees it when he kind of goes into these inception places. So, and it's like, not only is she haunting his dreams, she's haunting these inception sort of things that he does. So it feels like that. It's like every time this person tries to get a little bit of peace, it's almost like if they've caused a bit of toxicity, if something has had some sort of unrest, it's almost like that's when they can get some friggin' peace. That's when they can lie down and sleep soundly. And it's almost like it feels like they've done their duty for the day when chaos has been created. And I mean, it's not that this person is, a demonic presence. I don't really feel that. It just feels like they seem to have such a, through their own experiences. I mean, truth be told, can you imagine what this person would have experienced for them to think that this is normal? For them to be unable to sleep or rest unless they've created some sort of chaos or heartbreak? I mean, goodness. So I feel here that this person, it's like maybe they're living in the real world, but their perception of reality it's like, it's so heavily skewed. I'm not sure that they see most, if not all things as they actually are. Right? Because of course we're all looking at stuff through our lens, our filter, our perspective. And that lens has been tainted or cleared by our experiences, right? And I feel like this person really can't see through that lens. And so it's like they just assume the worst. So just a second, Scorpio. What's that owl there? I do feel that someone or something is trying to help your person get out of this. It's like they're trying to come in and bring some hope, but I feel like your person is rejecting said help. It's almost like it's just easier for them to stay in this hurting place, and that's where they're going to stay. It's like it's easier to have all of these swords pointed at them than it is, and like keep their eyes closed, than it is to open their eyes and get out. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't, right? So then we have this. I feel like this person. Hang on for a second. You're gonna hold on for a second. I feel like you might hear something about this person. I feel like they used to be a very different kind of person. It's almost like they may have been a really good person at one point. And so in the Chariot, that's actually the Emperor that's driving that, right? So I feel that there's going to be a couple of warnings that come in for you here. I feel like there's going to be a couple of people that it's like if you move towards this person because you don't see all of this, there's going to be more than one person that's going to try to stop you. I feel like to a certain extent this Emperor will try, but they don't have a whole lot of faith in their ability to stop you. Whereas the Chariot seems to feel that they have the knowledge or the understanding of the situation that they need to stop you, to get you to walk away. Yeah. So, on your end, Scorpio. Or Scorpios. Oh, Jesus. Okay. What are they feeling? High Priestess? Jeez. And what's Scorpio's actions or intentions? Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, we have the, I'm just going to move this to the side here. We have the Sun card here. Now, I need, sorry. I'll try to be quick. Okay. Actually, no, we're going to get one more for the situation between Scorpio and their person now. Ten of Pentacles. Well, no, you didn't stutter. So, because I was at the bottom of the deck. Anyway, Scorpio, I feel like, to a certain extent, if you haven't already met this person or you're not in a relationship with them, I don't think you've even noticed them yet. I do feel that if you are in a relationship with this person, I feel like you've been focused on something that you're really enjoying. And whatever toxicity either they normally would have sent your way or they're trying to send your way, it's not getting to you because you are busy. It's like you're building your pentacles, you're doing your thing, and I feel like this person, either they don't know how to approach you. I feel for some of them, it's like maybe they originally had you on their list and they got to know you better and they were like, oh, yeah, I'm not going to have success there because whatever it is that they plan to bring to you, it's not going to work. So I feel like some of them may back away. Hold on for a second. I feel like you may be focused on really complicated topics. So for me, that would be physics. So we have the Ace of Cups with the Queen of Swords reversed for the Sun. And then we do have, this is a little dicey, right? It's like we got the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess again, Emperor again, at the bottom of the deck. So I feel here that it's not necessarily that you have your guard up, okay? I just feel like whatever offer they're making, whatever step they want to take with you, it's not like you're defensive about it. It just feels like it was not that interesting. And not that this person isn't interesting, blah, 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 right? But it's like you just seem to be busy enough that whatever they have to offer, it's just kind of like, yeah, that's great. But you seem to want to build this on your own, your abundance on your own, rather than building it with somebody. And it's not even you don't want to build it with this person. I feel like you don't want to build it with anybody else. You know what I mean? I feel like to a certain extent, you may actually be enjoying the time that you're having, you know, building whatever pentacles you're building. And I feel like at first you just kind of don't have the time. Asking card for the Mother Queen of Swords. Yeah. So Scorpio, with the Queen of Swords or Mother of Swords reversed and the Two of Swords, I feel like this person can't actually get your attention. It's like they're standing here, they want your attention, they want you to turn around, and you're just kind of like, yeah, 1 second. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Because what you're doing is more important right now. Nine of Pentacles reversed. I feel that you not paying attention to this person makes them really insecure. Makes them feel like they're not that kind of like pre-empress, right? Wheel of Fortune in the world. Listen, man, something is going on. If you're at this reading because, like, I don't know what's going on, but something is in the works, you are correct. You are 100% correct. Something is up. Something is moving. Like, look at these two cards, right? Something is about to shift, and I actually feel like because you're otherwise occupied, it's almost imperceptible to you. But I feel like it's a big change to the outside world. You know what I mean? If ever you've seen that movie with Brendan Fraser, Blast from the Past, where he lives in an underground bunker and then comes up, 30, 40 years later, and the whole world is different. It's that kind of an energy here. I feel like you seem to be done waiting for something here, and I feel like now you're going out and you're getting it. And I feel like you actually would just want to free yourself from whatever's going on with this person, this situation. We have the High Priestess with the Two of Cups. Again, I'm not trying to be crappy, okay? But I feel like you see this person. It's almost like you may see to a certain extent that there's potential or there's this or there's that or maybe there's that physical attraction. But there's something about this person. It's almost like you can hear somebody say like, not now, not now, not now. And I feel like there's this, it's not like there's this divine delay. I feel like you're delaying it because you were friggin' busy. And with this combination here, I feel like, of course you are, at some point you may want to pursue something a little bit further. But it just kind of feels, it feels a little bit dangerous. It feels, and not in a like, dangerous, bad boy, bad girl, bad person kind of, not bad person, but you know what I mean. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Who is this person? Yeah, you know what? You know what's really interesting is that I feel like you might be looking at this situation as like, you don't really want to be nurtured right now. I feel like to a certain extent, what you actually want to do is get some freaking work done. And I feel like that actually may also be a pretty big stopper to this. I feel like that's where the Wheel and the Wheel of Fortune come into play, right? It's like you're in this Eight of Pentacles energy. You're perfecting your craft. And I feel like you turn this Wheel of Fortune and you refine it. It's like if ever you've done basket weaving, it's like you refine this into this. And I feel like while you're doing that, You actually seem to be like formulating or creating some really good karma for yourself. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's going on with that? How? Oh, okay, I thought it was another queen. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun or Knight of Cups. So, I do feel that there is somebody here that would like to take you to dinner or coffee. It's like at work they may pass by your desk and kind of stop and ask you out or something. And I feel like they do seem to want a stable new beginning. It doesn't, yeah, you'll have to make that decision, right? It doesn't feel like this person is doing it because they have this motive or that motive. I feel like this person is doing it because it's like they're actually quite taken with you, and I feel that they do want some sort of connection. It doesn't feel necessarily, hang on. What is the Sun of Cups actually doing here? Yeah, they don't want anything stable. I don't feel that it's like they're just here for attention. Sorry. I don't think it's going to phase you one way or another because you're not looking for it, right? So it's like, how can they take something from you when you didn't want it in the first place? Like a check and mate. Thank you very much. I feel like, listen, despite the fact that there is some shiz going on around you, you're relatively unbothered. I want to say, Scorpio, like, you are killing it over here, okay? Because whatever's going on, here you're building your pentacles. You're working towards the 10 of Pentacles, and I feel like this person, it's like they're going to have to get with the program if they want to continue to have a place with, or like even try to pursue a place with you, but I don't think you're going to go for it. I don't think, oh, you know what? I shouldn't say because you don't care what I think. I'm not really seeing that this person is of interest to you. Why is that? What's that? Why is it that Scorpio can't see this person? I have the Six of Swords twice. Okay, this might be very specific. I feel like there's someone, it may not be an actual female presence, but it's a feminine energy. And I feel like this person may have, it's like they've given you some words of wisdom that you live by, right? It's like maybe if you have a close family, there may be some ideas or concepts that your family members gave you that, sorry, I wasn't asking a question, so I'm going to put that back. That you kind of live by here. And I feel like you are leaning on that wisdom. You're leaning on that intelligence right now to stay focused on what you're focused on. Stay focused on what's important. And to keep yourself out of trouble. Hold on for a second. Any final words? Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and shuffle the deck indefinitely. Okay. Any final message? from the Queen of Cups first for Scorpio. The Sun card again. Okay. There's the Sun card. My table's a mess, I'm sorry. I feel like there's a message here that at the end of the day, despite the fact that this person is going through their own, their own personnel hell over here, let's call it what it is, it feels like it's self-created. At the end of the day, okay, if you feel the need to find compassion for this person, I feel like they're just like everybody else. They are looking for love. And it's like they might be looking in the right places, but they're going about it all wrong. It's like they see love as something very different than you do. They see love as something that can be used to control people. And at their core, they want to love and be loved. They just have a real bad way. Like a really skewed version of how to get there. So I'm asking for some advice. 8 of Pentacles again. 6 of Swords again. Sorry, I am getting a little passionate here. So we have the 8 of Pentacles twice, okay? And then we have the 6 of Swords. There's another one here. I know there is. I'm not. Is there? Maybe I'm losing it. Oh no, it's right here. Okay. Thought there was one more though. There. 6 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 6 of Swords. 3 decks. That's what? Almost 80 times 2. That's over 200 cards. And I get that there's a lot here, but 6 of Swords is here 3 times. So anyway, getting distracted here. Where are the cards that are your advice? I'm so sorry, Scorpio. Now I feel like I'm making a mess here. Here they are. And that was at the bottom of the deck. I actually feel like you should do what you wanted to do in the first place, and that's wait for the right person, wait for the right time. It's like, I feel you've been in unbalanced dynamics before, and hang on, let me explain what the unbalanced, or what that means in this context. This 8 of Pentacles here actually talks about having to overcome someone's cool exterior with warmth, right? So I feel like there are situations in the past where that's what you've done. And I feel like there's a message here that it may not come right away. I don't actually feel like that's a big problem for you. I feel like it's kind of like, okay, good, I can finish my work here. But I do feel that I know not everybody wants to hear this, and I'm sorry if you don't, because sometimes it can be like nails on a chalkboard. Don't worry, I'm not going to say divine timing. Anyway, I feel like there's a message here that ideal, very intimate, very passionate, but also caring love that you're looking for, I feel like there's a message here that it's like, are you ready for it? And not is your soul ready, but is your environment ready? Because I feel the fact that you're in this 8 of Pentacles more than once, and that you're in the 6 of Swords, and that you're getting out of these tricky situations. Is it possible that while you may be ready for the right person and ready to treat them right, I feel like there's a little bit of question here as to whether or not your external environment is ready to receive that, if that makes sense. It's like, for example, if you're in the middle of building your career and you have to work, 70, 80, 90 hours a week, does that support the growth of a relationship? Probably not. Right? So it's like then you would have to choose one or the other. And so I feel here that it doesn't feel like this person was sent to you for this reason or that reason. I feel like they may have just attached themselves to you. It's almost like they may have felt on some level that you could save them from themselves, that you could help pull them out of this. But, it's that saying, like, this person doesn't even really get close enough to you. I feel like you don't vibe with them. So, that's what I have for you today, Scorpio. If this reading resonated, I hope it was helpful and brought you some clarity. I don't remember if I said this in the beginning. If you are here, I do appreciate you watching the whole video. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I will have the mini love readings on Sunday, of course. And then next week will be the singles and new love reads for January 2023. So with that said, I love you very much, Scorpio. I hope you have a great day. Bye.